It's not showing I'm live, but I think I am. So here we go. Hope you're having a great start of the week. Happy Monday. So let's talk about the benefits of developing a personal relationship with those we work with. And these days we have to define what that means because times have changed. So personal relationship simply means getting to know people beyond the work environment in a safe and decent and appropriate manner, of course. And that includes maybe having social events. I think that many times we get so stuck in work that all we do is work, work, work. But what we need to realize is that we spend many hours together as a team working in the work environment. And because all we're talking about usually is work, we may not even get to know certain things about the people we work around or we work with. A social setting takes us out of that environment into an environment that is more relaxed and people's guards are down. They're more able to share what's happening in their lives. I am a big fan of the show, I can't remember the name of the show, Undercover Boss, there we go, Undercover Boss. And where the CEO usually, or one of the top C-level executives, goes undercover, maybe goes in disguise and works for the company, but in disguise. So the people they're working with don't realize that they're the boss, hence the name, Undercover Boss. And then what happens in some of the cases is the boss suddenly realizes what some of their staff have to go through because of working for them. There was one of the staff who didn't have a car, and where he worked was so far away, he used to walk miles to get to work. And that means that if he's starting work at 9, he may have to leave his home by 5 and walk to work. So he was just sharing casually, yeah, sometimes I have to walk. And so as a result of that, because he was a good worker, good employee, after the boss came out of cover, they gave him a car. And he wouldn't have known that if the staff member hadn't brought down his guard and shared. And sometimes it may happen on the job, but usually when we're in a more relaxed setting, we're more prone to share what's going on in our lives. Not oversharing, but enough such that people get to know us on a different level. So it's not just the work environment. So as a leader, to serve you well, to get to know those that work for you or work with you in such a way that you can find out more about their lives, more about why they do what's behind their passion for working for you. And things may begin to make more sense and fall into place when you know their backstory, as they say, the backstory of why they do what they do, why they're doing what they're doing, why they're working where they're working, why they're still there, maybe when other people may have left. So something to think about. Maybe organize a nice social gathering for your staff members. I once heard somebody say that don't get close to your members, your staff. And I think, I don't know what type of experience this person has had. However, I believe that getting to know your staff in a social setting will make a big difference in how you all work together. It's not a matter of being taken advantage of, it's just getting to know each other on a different level, on a separate setting. And that way, it encourages bonding, connection, and it will overall improve the environment in which you work in, because the guards will come down, people will feel freer, and there's more connection on the job. So consider that as a way to make your team more cohesive and collaborative, which will end up resulting in better productivity. Okay, what do you think about that? What's your experience? Do you have team members that you're able to connect with on a different level, on a social setting? I'll be curious to know. And with that, thank you so much for joining. I bid you farewell, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and God bless. Bye for now.